Hello there. Good early evening, everyone. Starting off with a chewy for you today.
It's a very late takeoff.
Yeah, it took its time getting up that one.
Cloud def. Yeah. Welcome to Flight Live.
Yeah, I hope everybody's having a good week. Happy Wednesday.
I always forget it's Wednesday when we do the Wednesday one. I guess because we had a public holiday on Monday, although we were technically working, that it feels like it's Tuesday, but it's actually Wednesday. Welcome to what, according to Apple, is going to be a sunny afternoon, but at the moment it's cloudy. So we've got Ryanair rolling. This is going to Palma de Mallorca. You might have to bear with my panning today. I'm literally in a muddy swamp.
You should have stood where those reeds are.
I did think to do that, but then I thought I'd be blocking the router. So yeah.
Evening, Mum. Evening, Giles. Good to have you with us. Sorry, everyone. I'm just sorting the time out. I forgot to start it.
Yeah, welcome. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us this Wednesday evening. It's technically evening, yeah.
Yeah, I think you can say evening now.
Yes. Hopefully everything's going to be fine today. I accidentally unpacked a cable, quite an important cable. Luckily, we do have a spare, but I'm not entirely sure it's the right one. But hopefully, no dramas. We will find out together.
No drama.
Yeah, right, Mary J. Blige. Mary J. Bob. So yeah, welcome. Thanks everyone who joined us on Monday for the Monday stream. If you haven't seen it yet, you can obviously watch it again after this one. We had a lot of great planes on that one. And hopefully we'll get some today. It's quite windy today.
Yeah, 10 knots gusting up to 25 or so as we get into the evening. Coming pretty much straight from the east. So blowing diagonally across the runway. Fingers crossed for a go around, eh? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, definitely going to be some wobbles, I would have thought.
Yeah.
So we've got Chewy coming in now.
Yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look at what's coming over the threshold. Chewy from Paphos, GTAWY, is 12-year-old 737-800 with flight 2337. I don't think I can describe the weather as sunny today.
No, I don't think so. I think this is the third time now where I've looked at the weather on Apple, like, oh, it's going to be a nice sunny evening, and then it's not been. I'm just going to ignore everything from now on. I mean, not that it's bad evening, it's not currently raining, at least.
Hoping cloudy fits in.
Yeah, we'll do, yeah. Chewy's landed. Also, good evening to our lovely mod team.
Yes, good evening, everyone. Great to have you with us again.
Yeah, thanks for jumping on. It was a bit of a short notice, this one, as we were keeping an eye on the weather to see when we could slot in. Today, I think, is definitely going to be better than tomorrow, according to the weather report, but we'll find out tomorrow.
I'm perched under the umbrella with the with some of the expensive equipment, and Thierry's exposed with the very expensive equipment.
Yeah, I actually finally remembered my little rain cover, which I've never used. I started setting it up, and then I was just like, nah. I'm sure if I got a bit of practice with it, it'd be fine, but trying to zoom underneath a cover is a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah, it's a bit rogue. Yeah,
We've got a fair few departures heading out.
Yeah, we've got a few taxiing over to 2-3 left.
Members can use the new Jet2 holidays emoji.
Oh, sorry.
It should be available in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
You can pump it in as well.
I can do that
KLM,
as
we
well.
do a KLM one. Yes, we had some more members in Monday's stream, so we got to allowed to have some more emojis.
That's good.
So we've got a whole bunch of new ones, and then we've got some more, hopefully, that will get unlocked with the next batch.
We've got Noisy Prop as well now.
Yeah.
There we go. So some new emojis to you to play around with.
You get to use the A381 later, the A350 as well, I imagine.
Yeah, we've got the arrival from Doha.
Do we have a 787 Biman?
I've not seen Biman today. I feel like I should know the schedule, but I don't know it.
We tend to get one in the week, but I can't remember if it's the Wednesday evening or a Thursday evening. Well, it's Ryanair from Brussels. Flight 3223.
Okay, so let's have a look at what these departures are that are lining up. First to go is KLM over to Amsterdam. PHBGB is 16-year-old 737-800, operating flight 1036, and the first one to go, just rolling now. Lining up behind the KLM, we've got Ryanair heading out to Milan, operated by EIDWC this evening on flight 3216, a 16-year-old 737-800. Just like company landing in parallel as well on 23 right there, coming in from Berlin Brandenburg, the most expensive airport in the world ever that's took the longest to build. Just rolling out, it's a 737 MAX 8200. Evening, Stuart. Evening, Benjamin. There goes Ryanair off to the well-known low-fare destination of Milan, where you can get all of your discount designer goods.
Jet2's going short.
Yep, Jet2 is lining up next. Sun G. We saw Sun J go just while we were setting up, on operating only on its 5th revenue day with the airline. Sun G's going out to Paphos on the island of Cyprus. It's a brand new A321neo with flight 937. Landed in parallel on 23 right, just coming over the threshold is Helvetic from Zurich. That's HBJVP, a 13-year-old Embraer E190LR with flight 380. Lufty after this.
Yep. Hopefully we'll get more members so we can get the Lufty
Yeah.
emoji unlocked.
Yeah. Steve B's all over the departures in the chat.
That was brilliant.
Thanks, Steve.
Stevie B.
Double Lufty for you.
The light is on.
Ryanair from...
Sorry, so we didn't usually see a light at this point, do we?
Oh, that means they've been clear for takeoff.
Yeah. We don't usually see it this time of day, though. Well, I've not
Well,
noticed
it's a bit
it.
dull, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose, yeah.
Ryanair from Dublin on approach. Flight 2503 heading back to Munich with Lufthansa. A321 Classic there. The other Lufty has just lined up behind the departing company, heading back to Frankfurt. Another A321 Classic with flight 947 about to roll. Landing in parallel is the Ryanair coming in from Dublin. That's operated by EIDYO this evening, a 15-year-old 737-800 with flight 558.
I think the reason why I could see the light was because they're probably pointing slightly more towards us than the middle of the runway.
Also, Lufthansa nach Frankfurt.
Ryanair was determined to exit first.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, he wants to meet his on-time quota.
Or she.
He or she. They. Sorry.
Lufty's leaving.
Lufty to Frankfurt going. It's going to luft off the runway. Yeah?
Nice.
Cheeky helicopter crossing the field at the other end, behind that departing Lufthansa.
Nice. But the main problem today is the wind is literally blowing on the side of the camera, so it's quite hard to...
It is windy.
Yeah.
It is windy.
Bye.
Yeah, not showing on flight radar, so might
quick.
need to go on to ADS-B Exchange to see that.
The wind's definitely picked up a tad.
helicopter was GWASC. Actually, let's see if we can find out what that is. Wales Air Ambulance.
Usually, I always find it weird that they are here, but I guess I'm assuming they're not specifically coming from Welsh people.
Oh, no. Well, I mean, it could be on the borders, just flying people into Wythenshawe or something like that, or
Well, very posh.
Manchester Royal Infirmary.
Do let us know if you can hear us all right today. Obviously, it's quite windy, so we can always boost our volume if we're too quiet, or in the other case, too loud.
Giant Coin Stack says, thanks to whoever gifted me the membership on Monday. It's much appreciated. That'll be Michelle.
I think
Michelle's
so,
been
just a load.
doling out those free memberships.
Yeah, welcome all the members and welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, if you've watched us before, thank you for coming back. If you've not watched us, stick around. You're in for a 4K treat this evening.
Assuming you can get 4K, obviously. But
Well, yeah.
the sun is daring to break through the cloud, for a brief moment at least.
Drones and planes. Hi, John. Evening.
Okay.
Sounding great. 5 out of 5, he says.
Super.
Thanks, John.
Luckily, I don't really have to change the dials between each time unless I've accidentally knocked one of them. It's always worth double checking because obviously the wind and stuff changes quite a lot.
So we've got a couple of minutes just before there's another movement here. Horrible phrase, that. I don't know why I said that.
Oh,
it is technically how they're referred to. But
is that
I don't
a plane
like
movement?
Yeah. We've got EasyJet from Istanbul. We've got SAS with all the SAS. It's not SE Rob, though. It's SEROI. Return on investment.
Republic of Ireland.
Republic of Ireland, there we go, yeah. Let's have a look at what we've got coming in on the big jet front. We have the A380 just about to pass over Brussels. That's about 50 minutes out at the moment. Qatar is just about to cross over the border into the Netherlands. Again, that'll be with us in about 55 minutes. Nice and early, so no danger of us swapping over onto the single runway operation before they arrive. That's definitely what we like to hear. Got a Chewy 787 coming in from Larnaca. It's Chewy B, and I think Chewy B's had a paint job. I think that's the one that's been repainted.
Yeah, we've seen a few, haven't we? On Monday, actually. Chewy H, I think, and I can't remember the other one was.
Chewy J, I think.
Yeah, something like that, and they definitely weren't. That was funny enough. I was showing Rob some photos I took on Saturday, Sunday, when it was actually sunny and mildly, it wasn't particularly warm, but warm enough, of the Chewy Dreamliner 787, and it just looked absolutely terrible when you zoomed in. I was like, what the hell's gone on with this photo? And it's just all the text and everything was just a mess. And it was just the heat haze rising from the tarmac that had made all the edges of the lines of the plane and the text was wiggly and wobbly. But even still, it looked a mess. It was so dirty and tired. Good job they are repainting them. I mean, I know it's not the biggest, most important thing in the world, but
It looked like an image that had been zoomed in several times and then saved with different file formats.
Yeah.
Or a picture of an image on a phone or something like that.
I was gonna say what it looks like to me, but I don't know if everyone will get it. But it's like if you put the image into Illustrator, Adobe Illustrator, and then hit vectorize, how it deals with the text, what it looks like.
Yeah, it looked like it was AI generated, the text on it. You know, where you... Yeah, anyway, I don't need to go into that anymore. So again, Transport says, yes, 2EB got painted in Fort Worth a few weeks back. That's right, yeah. John says our logos look great with the EasyJet tails in the background, very coordinated.
Yeah, they do.
It wasn't actually on purpose.
No, it wasn't. So originally, when I was doing that, I wanted basically red and blue, and it was going to mainly be red, and blue was going to be the secondary colour. But then I can't remember why, but I was like, right, this is the red, this is what I'm going with. And then I realised it actually was more orange than I was intending it to be, but by that point I kind of got used to it. But it is very, very similar to the EasyJet orange. I think I actually found the colour references to the EasyJet orange, and it's not a million miles away from it. So yeah, a bit of free advertising there for us. Problem is, if we stuck our logo on an EasyJet plane, you probably wouldn't even notice it. You know, how there's like Berlin or something on it.
No, you wouldn't.
Plane coming in. Found it in a second, subscribe to the message.
Yeah, BD1's just rebooted, so
That's doing a lot more than it used to now.
yeah, it's
So we got a replacement one. There we go, easy coming in. Can't tell you what it is right now.
can't see anything at the moment. There we go. Right. Fortunately, we don't rely on that router for the streaming anymore.
Oh, yeah, after it came out, when I was in the street previously.
Several times.
Yeah. One more thing to go in the bin.
Hey, Nelia! Good to have you with us.
Is it flght?
One of the mics sounds muffled, John says. Is it me or Thierry? I don't want to move it too high up, otherwise you'll be able to hear me breathing.
It'll be me. I think I'm not actually on. I turned it on when I had a drink. Do two things at once.
Right. I think we're back on light. It's a bit chilly with that wind.
Hello, can you hear me?
A bit chilly.
Bon tarde, Nelia.
Bon tarde.
I think I'm saying that right.
Boa tarde.
Boa tarde,
I
yeah.
forget now.
Good evening and welcome.
Oh, Ghost Flyer's ghosted in. Hello, Ghost Flyer.
Hello. Oh, too easy crossing over. It's the EasyJet show tonight. How many can we see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can just see the jet. 6, 7, and a louder. But we do have the big planes coming in.
Yeah, A380 and A350 about 45 minutes out. EasyJet from Istanbul was the last arrival you saw there coming in. That was GEZWS with flight 2152, 10-year-old A320 Classic. Just coming over the threshold now, we've got Scandinavian SAS coming in from Copenhagen. This is SEROI, one of their 4-year-old A320 Neos with flight 541 and the brand new livery on it. Nelia says it's Boa tarde.
Boa tarde, cool.
Thank you, Nelia.
I'm terrible languages. I just don't remember them. I don't keep it in my head. I don't know why.
Hi, Jacob. Oh, we got lots of easy boys for you, Nelia.
Are we sending any of them to Funchal today?
Oh, I don't know, actually.
We sent a few on Monday, didn't we?
We sent one to Funchal the other day for you. Let's have a look at what's going out.
Yeah, it's nice, that plane, understated, but nice. The blue's very similar to the Jet 2 Holiday Blue, isn't it? Very close.
Do you think? I always think it's a bit darker.
It is a bit dark, I suppose, yeah, but it's not a million miles off. I think maybe it's the shape of the paint, how it's painted.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
And we've got what I think is a Jet 2 heading out, the all-white one.
Hello, Springy Hull KR.
No, it's the Smart Links.
Yeah, so we've got a couple of aircraft taxiing out. I need to change my filter because I can only see arrivals at the moment. But just before we do that, I did promise my buddy Tom from work that I'd say hi to Hannah in Heaton Moor in Stockport, who is an absolutely mad fan of Flight.
Oh,
so yeah, thank you, Hannah.
Hey,
thank
Hannah.
you for watching. Here's your little shout out.
Now, is this easy going to park up and have its dinner like like several have done recently, just sat there? I was watching some of the Monday stream back to see how long that plane was there for. But then I got confused because I think two of them sat there for quite a while, didn't they?
Yeah.
I think there was a good at least half an hour on one of them. I think that was the first one. So easy, I guess, is going to wait for the louder, which will be louder here shortly.
Good evening, Springy Hull KR. Ghost Flyer says Max 8, oh my god, and then he's put 4 ghost symbols.
Nice. Look, stop trying to put your brand on the chat, all right? Joking.
Stop trying to make ghost happen.
Yeah, looks like Lauder's going first. Where are you going to? Vienna.
Yeah, so no departures to Funchal while we're here. We've got an arrival though, maybe?
Lauder's stopping as well.
I do not know if I got one coming.
Where is it?
No.
It's quite a sedate start to the live stream today. It's weird because I thought Monday was going to be quite quiet, and it wasn't.
No, start of the week. That's when everyone wants to go on holiday.
See, yeah, I would assume like Saturday would have been like. Yeah, I suppose Saturday, Sunday, Monday would. Yeah.
I think back in the day it used to be. But I still need to do that thing of getting the flight radar data and just plotting it on a graph so we can put a nice heat map on the screen. Everybody loves a heat map.
There is the, was it Smart Links, I think it was? Yes.
Yeah, Smart Links operating for Thompson.
Thompson or Tui?
Oh my word. I'm showing my age. I might as well say Britannia.
I'm going to get you an emoji that says Thompson because...
I'll be saying Dan Air next. Oh dear.
So Lauder's waiting. I'm guessing maybe the Smart Links will go first. It's never easy just wandering over the other runway.
Yep.
There it is.
Yeah, looks like the Max 8's going first, Ghost.
We can use the Max emoji.
Oh yeah, we've got a Max emoji, haven't we? Max. Oh, didn't send it. I quite like that ghost he used. It looks quite dramatic though. The face on it is a bit, like, concerning.
Well, maybe one day when we've run out of emojis to do for all the planes, we can start doing personalised ones. Oh, that was a weird optical illusion with the Smart Links plane moving behind the EasyJet. It looked like the EasyJet was reversing backwards. Up to me, anyway.
Right. That's some quite good ones.
So we've got 4 planes and they're all like, no, you go first, you go first. Oh, looks like Lauda's going first. It's been allowed to go.
Ugh.
I quite like this livery. I mean, again, it's quite understated, but I do quite like. The only downside is on the side we're looking at now, it looks like a J rather than an L.
Yeah. Do you think it said to the EasyJet, I'm going to nicky your slot for Lauda? Yeah.
R.I.P.
So Lauda Europe heading off to Vienna, 9H IHL is a 17-year-old A320 Classic with flight 693 over to Austria. EasyJet to Munich, EasyJet to Bordeaux, and Smart Links for Chewy heading to Dalaman, waiting to go.
I recycled my joke from the other day.
Uh,
Yeah, we're going on holiday, Bordeaux.
I can see some blue sky.
Yeah, tiny little smidge.
Might actually be able to put my brolly away.
Brolly. So British. My brolly?
Emerge from under the
Yeah, umbrella,
canopy.
mate, yeah.
The canopy. Are you a pilot?
Right, here we go.
Here we go. Lauda to Vienna.
Butt was wiggling there. Wasn't my smoothest pan in the world. I'm literally walking through thick mud.
A smooth pan.
Yes.
Evening access.
Good evening.
Hello, Paul. Mr. Shaw.
Welcome,
Great to have you
everybody.
both with us. Up next, EasyJet to Bordeaux with flight 2111 GEZ GX is a 5-year-old A320 Classic.
I love it when the other one that's just taken off is like flying past in the background. Oh, straight out for this one, Smart Links.
Smart Links, Max 8, heading over to Dalaman, 5-year-old aircraft, this with flight 236 for TUI, 9H ETA. Expected time of arrival in a few hours.
Wind has picked up as well.
It has. Don't worry, Steve. He's struggling to keep up with these takeoffs, knowing which one's going to go next. Good evening, Caroline. Great to see you again. Oh, I like it when it's like this and you can see the runway lights so clearly, though.
Yeah.
It looks cool. Next up, TUI going over to Lanzarote, TUMG, another Max 8 for Ghost Flyer, 5-year-old aircraft with flight 2320. Tung. TUMG heading down to Lanzarote for something significantly warmer than this.
So Easy's going next.
EasyJet to Munich's manoeuvring onto the runway now.
I think after these departures, I might have to have a quick moment and move the camera because I'm getting stuck in the mud.
Yeah.
Move it slightly along just where that grass is, or even there actually. I'm not blocking anything.
You could flatten those reeds down, or the grass down.
Yeah, it's just if I'm in from that though.
Oh, well. Yeah.
I'll move to the left, there's a bit more grass there.
To the left, to the left.
I think this is where we stood on Monday, which is probably why it's so muddy. Already churned it up once.
So, GUZLL, 4-year-old A320neo with flight 2197 across to Munich. Munchen away. Good evening, Michelle. Hello, great to have you with us again.
Oh, hi Michelle, have you had a nice time with your niece? I hope there's a break after these two.
Yeah.
I really need to move.
Yeah. Sun Express is going next, lined up and ready to roll. We've got EasyJet inbound, TUI not inbound, another Ryanair inbound. Boz says hi. Beautiful, clear picture. Colours look great. Thank you, Boz. Bozzing that you've returned.
Cheers, Boz. That's nice. Look at that. Little sun's just lit up the TUI. Little spotlight. I'm sinking further into the mud. Squelch, squelch. Here we go.
We're using almost the full runway there. A feat usually only performed by a TriStar back in the day.
Right.
Do you want to move the camera now?
I do indeed. So,
Get to be right back while you do it. Is that all
so just bear with us. I'm just going to
We're just going to be like 30 seconds while we move the camera to somewhere less muddy. Give us a second. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. We're just quick reposition of the camera there.
So we've got easy landing.
Just rolling out on 23 right is EasyJet from Prague. GEZWH is an 11-year-old A320 Classic with flight 2230.
Doesn't want to wait. Stopping short. Are you okay over there?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I might get rid of this umbrella actually.
Yeah.
Well, it's not raining now, is it?
Very grey skies, but it's hopefully going to stay dry, which is good.
But flying away like Mary Poppins taking this down.
Sorry, folks. I'm just going to slightly turn this around.
Oh, there we go. I can always pop it back up if it starts again. Oh, that's a bit better. I was getting a headache staring at the screen in a darkened place.
There we go. I think I'm done adjusting now. Sorry, everyone. Need a little bit more light.
Sorry, that router's rebooted again. I think
it's on its last legs.
I'm gonna put a battery in it because it seems to be happier when it's got a battery in it.
We've got Sun Express. Yeah, Sun Express heading out along with a Ryanair and an EasyJet. We'll make good use of the Ryanair and EasyJet emojis. will tell you where these are going, but our internet is down on our phones at the moment. I'm having a few mild wobbles as it came in. Surprisingly, didn't stick the reverse thrusters on. Well, certainly that we could hear anyway.
Sorry? Okay, so we sorted all that technical stuff out now. I think we're settled down for the next hour or so, couple of hours. Let's have a look what's been going on in the chat. Hey, hi HDA, good to see you. Hey, up from Huddersfield, he says.
This is EasyJet headed off to Paris Charles de Gaulle. That was up super quick.
HD8 says that got to admit, the sharpness, colour and light balance is excellent.
Thank you.
There you go. High praise.
The only downside today is my panning, but I am being buffeted by wind, which isn't helping.
Yeah, HD8, if you want to join in with the spannering, as you call it, just whiz us an email to the address that's just in the About Us page on YouTube. When you go on the channel, I forget what it's called.
Go to the channel, and then the description bit. Wait, love planes,
channel,
we do, but
channel description.
Just shout out if you can't find it, and we'll stick it in the thread. So it's Sun Express next, which is going to Antalya.
Michelle gifting memberships again.
Oh really?
Another 10 free memberships for people.
See if the little graphic's going to work or not. Hopefully it does.
Yeah, it's coming up. Oh yeah.
Good. We've got people's names on, it should do.
Have a look. Yep.
Excellent.
Oh, Michelle has gifted 10 regional flight memberships.
Wow. Thank you, Michelle.
There goes Sun Express to Antalya, TCSPP, a 9-year-old 737-800 with flight 595. Lining up behind Sun Express is Ryanair heading off to Copenhagen. That's operated by GRUKL this evening at 19-year-old 737-800 with flight 6879.
Rather wobbly wing there. I don't know what's up with this tripod today. It's like it's fighting me the whole time.
Waxer Sizek says, hello everyone from Munich. Wish you all a nice evening. Guten Tag, Waxer, guten Tag. Wie geht's? Hast du eine schöne Mittwoch gehabt? EasyJet lining up next. Heading out to Faro. This is OELQG heading over to the south coast of Portugal. A 14-year-old A319 with flight 7502. Thanks for joining in, Ghost Flyer. We'll see you soon.
Yeah, cheers, Ghost Flyer. Have a good evening.
Switching over to Funchal. Yeah, it's been very similar in Manchester, Waxer. Rain, not so much sun, lots of cloud.
Yeah, you can see the cloud in the shot there.
The A380 has just passed over Leicester. So obviously Jacob will be hanging out of his window having a look for it.
Assuming there's no clouds.
Yeah, so just passing through 21,000 feet, so that's going to be with us in about 20 minutes now. TUI on short final from Tenerife South. This is GTUKF, 17-year-old 737-800 with flight 2355. This is one of the TUIs with the basic TUI livery on it. I think it's all white with red TUI titles. Iberia's just taxiing out. I think that'll be what... I don't know whether that might actually get across before Rigny comes in. Yeah. Making a dash for it. Probably the Ryanair as well behind it. So we've got Iberia heading out to Madrid. We've got Ryanair heading out to Berlin. Get my pronunciation a bit more on point. Rigny's coming in from Guernsey. It's LY Jump again. The Jump Air one. Jump, jump.
Sight of a tiny smidge of sunlight made me sneeze.
Right. Is that your your fun sneeze reflex.
Yeah.
I don't have that. Qatar's just passing Hull, just avoiding Hull. Probably a good thing to do.
Don't want to fall into the hull.
Only joking. I don't mean that. That's about 25 minutes out. A380, 15 minutes or so. I wonder whether I'll get the timing right for the graphic tonight.
Yeah, provide you all these great things. All right. Hopefully that's going to make the camera a bit better because it's been fighting me. That was a weird noise.
Some creature or bird, I think.
Yeah. Or a frog, maybe. Oh no, it's a bird. Oh, that wind is picking up. It's blowing right on the side of my camera. Welcome to all the new members. So we discovered there's a character limit on the scroller. So there is a way to do it, but we can only do it when we're not streaming, which is really annoying. So everyone's name should be appearing when they become a member on the screen anyway, and then you'll be in the scroller on the next stream. Just in case you wonder why you're not there later on. Welcome everybody, thanks for joining. Probably means I've unlocked a few new emojis. Turn the brightness down on it as well.
Will that help?
Just put a note in the chat if you haven't already, just give it a moment. Come back up. We're fighting that wind. Even I'm fighting it. What's the battery on? 5. It'll get there. Once it gets to 10, it'll be fine. Must have just got caught on the thing.
BD1's rebooted.
It's been what?
BD1.
I think we're back. Hello everybody, sorry about that. The power cable, I think, got caught on something and pulled out the computer, so it was almost about to conk out. So yeah, apologies for that. They're battling some strong gusts as they take off. See them, with their butts hanging out. And we've got, well, I don't think 2 quite constitutes a horde of Ryanairs, does it?
Not quite, no, I don't think so.
All the Ryanairs and an EasyJet to go. I'm just gonna have a quick sip of water before these disappear.
This is just in a reboot loop, this pretty much now, this router.
Space dead.
Try it again. Right, sorry about that everyone, a couple of technical issues, but we'll figure it out.
gusts have really picked up.
Yeah, it's got proper windy here now. It has. Yeah, so the wind speed's updated. It's up to 12 knots now. So that's, heading towards 15, 16 miles per hour. That.
Straight, well, face first to Rob, straight into me.
The A380 is on the localizer now. It is about to come over Stockport, so you should see its lights soon. Just taking off on 23 left is Ryanair to Dublin with flight 559. EasyJet lining up behind the Ryanair, heading out to Paris Charles de Gaulle. This is GEZWL operating flight 2107, a 10-year-old A320 Classic, going over to Paris. A380 is just a couple of minutes out.
Follow the beast.
Oh well, I've still not got the timing right on the graphic, but we did have that battery emergency that needed addressing. Is that going around?
Right here, it's windy.
That looks very high.
Doesn't that? Got its gear down. It's almost like it's just hovering there, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, just at touchdown, it was a bit
Yeah.
over to one side.
Once gravity took over, it was fine.
Ryanair to Mahon on the Spanish island of Menorca. That was flight 3836, operated by EIDWF, a 16-year-old 737-800. A380 is just touched down, it's just taxiing off, 23 right at the moment. So we'll see that taxiing back to the terminal building in the background. The Qatar A350 is behind a Loganair prop. So oh no, not a prop, sorry, an Embraer 145. So that's up next for landing is the Loganair with Qatar A350 behind it. Looks like KLM after that. And then the steady stream of Ryanair and EasyJet that you've all come to absolutely love at Manchester. Got a TUI Dreamliner 2EB with its fresh paint job coming in. It's around about half an hour out, just over half an hour out. SAS departing back to Copenhagen. We saw this plane come in not too long ago, actually. This is SEROI, a 4-year-old A320 Neo with flight 542 heading back over to Copenhagen.
Wind gusts picked up again.
Yeah, it is super windy here now. Thank you, Boz. Thank you. Oh, yeah. I didn't realise it says Scandinavian on the belly. Tickle its belly. ERJ 145 GSAJJ from Aberdeen, a 24-year-old aircraft with flight 27, just touching down now on 23 right. Yeah, they're all kind of, those planes are getting all kind of blown around on takeoff. Yeah. Look at that, it's pointing in a weird direction.
It's not so much the wind, is it? It's just very gusty.
Yeah, yeah.
Fortunately for the A380, the gusts have kind of calmed down as it's landing. I think Rob's going to take over.
Oh, do you need a break?
For yeah, quick break.
Fortunately, I am fully qualified in terrible camera work, so.
Is Qatar coming in?
Yes.
Oh, I'll do.
Do you want to do Qatar first? Hello, everybody that's watching. Great to have you join us this blustery Wednesday evening in Manchester, alongside runway 23 left. On approach, we've got Qatar coming in from Doha tonight. That is operated by A7ALB, which is a 9-year-old A350-900 with flight 23. Oh, thanks, Paul. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Your camera work has earned £8.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you. That's great because I'm doing a terrible job today.
No, your camera work for the A380's got high praise from John and a couple of other people.
I'm doing my best to try and keep it steady, but I say the wind's literally blowing on the side of it with a big hood on as well. It kind of just blows it around. 350.
We're going to get a gust.
There's a very firm sock there. Down nicely. A lot of rudder action today.
Yeah.
Keep those planes steady. It's a very cute bird noise in the background. You can hear it. Long is the joy of trying to control a camera in gusty winds.
I hope it's balanced. If it's
I mean,
if it's wobbling around everywhere, it's because you've not balanced it,
Yeah.
not my camera work.
I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm just going to quick nibble. Mic's up anyway. I swear my mic just keeps turning.
The easiest thing for me to do with camera work is to lock one of the axes. Makes it much easier. Let's have a look at what we've got coming in here, just coming over the threshold now. KLM.
Amsterdam.
Hamster Jam.
I need to get a dolphin emoji.
Do. KLM Dolphin. Moving quite quick off the runway, that. rest the camera on the A380 parked up. So we've got Ryanair coming in from Palma de Mallorca next up for the arrival. Nothing coming out at the moment, nothing taxiing out. We've also got Ryanair coming in from Pisa.
Hello, Pickles the chimp. They say, hello everyone, I am 6 miles out from here on the flight path. Nice.
Oh,
Well, come along. If you do that, it'll kick you off another device.
how does it?
Yeah, because you've got like a limited number you can have logged in.
Oh. I've got loads of them though. Use a different
Sorry,
one.
technical chat, talk about Flight Radar 24 logins. Anyway, I'm back. I've eaten my vegan fridge raiders. In other words, tofu. Who's this we got on the perch? Ryanair, I reckon. Yeah, welcome everybody. Thanks for joining this evening. It was a bit calmed down a little bit after that influx of arrivals. The wind is mildly calming down a bit.
I wonder if Pickles is coming in from Palma then.
I think they mean they live on the flight path.
Oh, right, okay.
I assume, anyway, sorry if I'm
Oh.
wrong.
I thought they literally meant they were on a plane. I was going to say, get that phone turned
That's
off.
initially what I thought, yeah. Yeah, welcome everybody. If you haven't already, please do hit the like button.
Hello, Helsinki spotting. Great to have you with us. Thank you for joining us on this blustery, chilly Manchester Wednesday evening. So coming up in about 25 minutes, we've got Chewy B coming in, the freshly painted 787-8 of Chewy, coming in from Larnaca, so that's not too far away now. Bit of a lull for just 5 or 10 minutes or so. So you know, if you're here for the long haul, pun intended, grab a brew
Or a toilet break.
or a toilet break. Pickles says they live in Stockport. Regulars at Southside at the weekend. Well, we'll probably see you at some point then. Come and say hello if you do see us.
Ryanair making full use of those reverse thrusters.
Yeah. That was GRUKK, a 15-year-old 737-800 with flight 3442. from the sunny island of Majorca. Coming in behind that, coming in from Italy, from Pisa, we've got a Max 8200 of Ryanair. 9H VVL is operating flight 5625 this evening. That's a 6-month-old aircraft coming in. After this Ryanair arrival from Pisa, probably got about 10 or 15 minutes before the next arrival. So, like I say, if you're sticking around with us until whatever time we manage to keep our battery lasted until.
Or before I get blown away.
Or before Sierra gets blown away. I'd get the solar panel out, but it might just get blown everywhere.
I don't imagine it would be up to much today. Problem with, because it's so cloudy down, well, basically where we're looking, is you can't see them coming in any earlier. Quick look at the old windsock there.
I might give it a go, actually. I might give it a go. I never want to be
There we go. There's the plane. Just make it out against the grey sky. It's a 737 MAX 8, so you can get using those MAX emojis.
Max to the max.
And Ryanair as well. Ryanair maxed. See how blustery it is just from the trees. I mean, I suppose the weather forecast did say cloudy with sunny spells, and it is technically got sunny spells, so. Just waving to the grounds crew while driving past. Yeah, so we stream either a Wednesday or a Thursday evening, depending on weather. But Sunday afternoon's our sort of our mainstream. This is our like a midweek bonus. Thank you for joining us. Yeah. Hump Day stream. And we'll be back on Sunday, hopefully with warmer, sunnier weather.
Oh, dear me. It's got proper windy now. Still only saying 12 knots.
Yeah, it's the gusts though, isn't it? It's the gusts that are doing it.
Yeah, that's true.
I think they're up to about 32, I think it said earlier.
Oh no, 15 knots now.
Creeping up.
So we're getting up to a steady speed of 20 mile per hour. So the gusts are going to be a good bit higher than that, I think.
Well, I mean, the good thing is it's pushing all this cloud away.
Yeah.
Although it's also bringing more cloud.
Well, it's not low pressure moving in.
I'll show you how it looks up there. Well, there's the sun, pretty much. Almost looks like a scene from Twister, doesn't it, with these dark clouds?
So we've got the 2E787 inbound. That's about 15-20 minutes out now. Also inbound is Ryanair from Tenerife South. We've got an EasyJet coming in from Amsterdam. A little Aer Lingus regional prop coming in from Dublin. Ryanair coming in from Krakow, and then a steady stream of arrivals, including a 757. But the 757 GLSAN is about an hour out, so it's going to be, at that point, we're going to be on single runway operation. So we've only got about another 20 minutes of dual runway operation tops. There's nothing, I don't think there's anything showing as about to depart, so whether I'm filtered just for arrivals though, maybe. Yes, I am. Yeah, it's an EasyJet going to Amsterdam and the Ryanair over to Reggio Calabria. HD8 says bad news at Amsterdam Airport today. I haven't read anything about that, so I don't know what it is. I have to go and have a look. Oh, I wish I hadn't read that. Oh. I'm not going to read that out.
Oh dear.
I'm not going to read that out because there's guidelines that we have to abide by. So if you want to go and look at that on one of the many news websites. Oh, horrible, horrible, poor person. Ugh. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Where's Chewie B? Yeah, where are these departures and arrivals? Chewie B is actually just about 10 minutes out now, so should be with us pretty soon.
You wish you didn't read that now.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. Here comes EasyJet heading back over to Amsterdam. So this is GEZWH operating flight 2167 this evening. Quick short hop over to Amsterdam. Be there in about half an hour, I imagine. This is an 11-year-old A320 Classic. I'm just going to take a short break while this one goes.
Beautifully contrasted with that dark grey sky behind. It's quite cold with that wind blowing. See how this EasyJet deals with the wind. we go. Wow. Yeah, mega balloon. Disappeared into the clouds, I think. Let's see if we can get it back. There it is. No, I've lost it. I was trying to follow it through, but I could barely see the clouds.
HD8 says that the wind looks stronger than 15 knots. Yeah, 15 knots. 15 knots is the like ground level wind speed.
Yeah,
so,
it's not the.
I mean, as soon as you get 50 foot up, it's going to feel a lot stronger. You're right. So as soon as you see the planes going up, they're just getting turned around basically into the wind.
Yeah, it's not the gust speed. It's the general wind speed. Otherwise, if we did the gust one, it would just be constantly going up and down. But yeah, definitely a lot stronger than that suggests. Let's check out this runner. Lou. This is off to, oh gosh, Reggio Calabria in Italy. Okay. (737-800) flight 8604. And I think we got a noisy prop. Yes. Hello. I can hear you. Well, the prop will be up mad quick, but be interested to see how that deals with the gusts. was letting the wind do the panning there because it was just yeah. Today's panning is brought to you by the wind. In fact, while these two are taxiing, I need to plug my battery in. Yeah, man, there we go. Sorry. Cable's in.
Yeah, you're right, Michelle. The the dark sky makes the plane show up much more easily, much better.
Right.
Let's have a quick look at what people have been saying in the chat. HD8, presume the stated wind speed is an average? Yes, it is. I think it's a standard average over a defined period of time. Yeah, that wouldn't have felt very nice. So that was Ryanair 8604 to Reggio Calabria, 9HQBA, operating that flight this evening, a 6-year-old 737-800. Next up, and I think probably the last departure on 23 left this evening, is Aer Lingus Regional heading over to Belfast. This is GCMGL, an 8-year-old ATR 72-600. It's going to get blown towards us, this, Thierry.
I could barely hear you because of the wind.
It's going to get blown towards us.
Oh. So that was relatively calm, that one.
Mm-hmm. I think we're going to get a rigging as well, actually. Unless that goes short on 23 right. The runway lights are still on though, so they usually switch them off pretty much straight after the aircraft clears the last aircraft clears the end of the runway. So just rolling out on 23 right is GEZTH coming in from Amsterdam, a 14-year-old A320 Classic with flight 2180. Hi Roger Mobley, good evening. Great to see you back.
Yep, good evening. Welcome, welcome everyone who's been before, and welcome everyone who's new. Thank you for joining us.
2EB is inbound. 787 coming down.
There it is.
So you'll get to see the fresh coat of paint on 2EB. This is 787-8. It's 11 years old, one of the older ones in the 2E787 fleet, with flight 2367 from Larnaca on Cyprus. Halloumi.
Yay. Land of halloumi.
Oh, wow, you see the wing flex on that? It's amazing.
Yeah, look a lot better now it's painted, don't they?
Mm. Yeah, tons better.
Let's have a look at this air Rigney. Hello.
Rigney departing to Guernsey. Is it JY Jup again? Yes, LY Jup, sorry. So this is the Jump Air operated ATL 72-500, heading back to Guernsey in the Channel Islands with flight 679 for Rigney, 17-year-old aircraft. Touching down in parallel is Ryanair from Tenerife South. EMA is 14-year-old 737-800 with flight 1248. And a puff of smoke. Tyre dust.
Not much on the reverse thrusters.
No.
Oh, no, wait.
Oh.
There we go. Heard me.
Do you think he slipped? He went to turn them off and put them on more.
There's the beautiful Dreamliner. It's new. Lick of paint.
Yeah, it looks so much better now they've painted it,
Yeah.
honestly. I mean, they've looked ropey for years.
Yeah. Even just a bit of gloss on them. Bit of gloss. Because that one from Saturday I was talking about earlier,
Yeah.
it doesn't even look shiny or anything. It just looks
No, it looks
like it's been like sandblasted or something.
it looks like chocolate that's past its expiration date, where the white comes to the surface. Horrible. Sorry about that analogy. Inbound to Manchester, we have Aer Lingus Regional from Dublin. We have Ryanair coming in from Krakow, Vueling from Barcelona, EasyJet from Dubrovnik. We've got a lipstick on its way from Oslo. And Ryanair's from Faro, Madrid, Ibiza. Oh, Platoon Aviation from Toulon.
Well, hopefully they won't be too long before they get here.
Let us know in the comments if you like the puns or not.
Get an influx, people going, no.
Noisy prop. It's a noisy prop. Got another noisy prop.
Ooh.
I wish that sun had come out from behind
Yeah.
that one black cloud that's blocking it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's definitely needed. It's very chilly with that wind.
I think in the space of 6 hours yesterday, we had a warm front pass over that made it feel really muggy. And then overnight, we had a cold front pass over. And ever since, it's just been like this. Cold and windy.
Dramatic weather. So, you know how we've sort of said before about like Google and Facebook listening to you on devices and things?
Yeah.
Well, clearly the YouTube app on this phone has been listening to me because I was talking the other day about the show that I'm rewatching on Disney, the Gathering Storm one about the hurricanes and typhoons and stuff. And I was saying about how they used to have one called Storm Rising, where you used to follow around storm chasers with tornadoes and stuff. And then in my YouTube recommendations today, there was a 3-hour video of the ultimate storm chasing tornado extravaganza. You've been listening to me.
HD8 says we should stick to our day jobs.
Ah, okay,
on
well,
the puns.
If we do that, then there'll be no stream.
Well, yeah, actually, you don't want us to do that. Becky Burns says, hey, I'm local to Manchester. Apart from the viewing part, where else could I watch the planes with the dog?
You can come and watch them with us.
Yeah,
We
come
love
and watch
dogs.
them with us.
We had quite a few dogs on Monday, didn't we?
If you know the A538 heading towards Wilmslow, go under the two runway tunnels and take the first left. It looks like you shouldn't drive up it, but just drive up it, park somewhere, jump over the gate that says don't jump over the gate. Everybody does. Walk up to the top, you're next to the runway.
Yeah, it's a good spot, especially if they're taken off from that runway as well.
Yes, it's really good. It's
It's
nice grassy bank for a picnic blanket and a picnic, and a pooch to sit with you.
Yeah, and also there's that little park, isn't there, where you can walk. And you can walk quite far along the fence as well, so if you need to tire the pooch out, there's plenty of room.
Yeah.
And with that said, the runway is now closed.
It is. We are now on single runway operation. Are you going to wave at the...
No, because they're busy checking the runway.
Well, you got a toot from them the other day.
Oh yeah, true. I'm currently watching this prop land. The sun is out.
Aer Lingus Regional there, just turning off the runway. It's coming from Dublin. Give the runway inspection crew a wave. I don't think I did it early enough for them to see. We usually get a toot on the bird scaring devices. Eurowings is pushing back.
Excellent.
Ryanair's just coming over Stockport, Vueling's behind it, EasyJet behind that.
Ooh, the air smells like sea air again.
Oh yeah. Fresh off the Irish Sea.
All right, I'm just gonna make a change. So we'll be back in literally a few seconds. I'm just gonna switch so we're a bit more zoomed in on that other runway. So bear with us, we'll be right back.
2 seconds. Okay, folks, we're back.
And we're back in the room.
Just a quick camera change there so that we've got a better image for you.
Just a tiny bit more reach now that they're on that far runway.
Yep.
Good. Who's this on approach, Rob?
This is Ryanair coming in from Krakow. This is SPRZI. 4-year-old, 737 MAX 8200 with flight 2142.
Well, focus hasn't let me down. There we go. It's so grey over there, I can't. It's struggling to pick it out.
We've got a 757, 35 minutes out. We've got an A330.
We'll stay. Oh, when's the A330 after the 757?
45 minutes out.
Guess we should stay for that. Do people want to see the A330? Should we stay? Let us know in the chat if you want us to stay for that. Should have enough sunlight, and I think the clouds have parted.
Hey Jill B, great to have you with us. Sorry, Michelle. Michelle says that was longer than 2 seconds. So you need to be much more precise with your.
So Michelle's American. So in the UK, 2 seconds means like any length of time.
Any length of time up to 2 minutes. Ryanair touching down from Krakow. Norwegian's 20 minutes out.
Norway, man. One went over Rob's head.
CM Transport says TUKF is departing on a positioning flight down to Birmingham shortly. In about half an hour.
Still quite gusty at the moment.
It is. Drops a little bit, 14 knots now. Linda Smith says, new to your stream, yes, stay. Okay, okay, we'll stay for VYGM. We will stay for VYGM.
Yeah, welcome all who are new to the stream. Thank you for joining us.
James Addis says, little Tom is watching before bed. Hello, little Tom. Hope you're tucked up, ready for sleep. All these planes are going to sleep soon. Vueling on short final, coming in from Barcelona. This is ECNLY, the one with the weird hybrid level and Vueling livery.
Mr. Scottish Rocket heading out.
Yeah, I missed that. Sorry.
Always sneaks out this one. Oh, yeah. Bye.
Yeah, so here's Vueling in the weird hybrid level Vueling livery. Green and blue tail. This is a 8-year-old A321 Classic with flight 8746. CM Transport is torn about this livery.
Yeah, I personally don't like it at all. I think it's a mess.
I have a strange, like, I don't know what it is, a strange affinity for aircraft that are like in a livery that are where they're moving between different liveries, a combination of different things. Like when Dan Air went bankrupt in the early 90s and they all had the Dan Air livery but with British Airways written on the side.
I mean, I was barely born, so I don't know.
all right.
Yeah, not a fan of it. It's just too many colours going on. Grey, green, blue, which are all very, very similar in terms of contrast, and then a bit of yellow. If this is your first time, then do consider hitting the subscribe button and hitting the bell icon so you'll know when we're live next. Well, you will know when we're live next because we'll be live Sunday afternoon for our super long stream.
And Linda has just asked that question. When are
we
we live?
Yeah.
Oh. Thanks for hitting the like, Claire. Much appreciated. Costs you guys nothing. Means the world to us. And helps us with YouTube. Huge amount. Eurowings is taxiing out. Heading back to Dusseldorf. Ryanair to Belfast has pushed back. Vueling's just taxiing in at the moment.
Oh,
EasyJet's on short final from Dubrovnik. I was really hoping for at least one go around tonight.
Well, I mean, this gust that's blown now might do the job.
It is pretty gusty.
Yeah, my favourite reverse thrusters. Nice. Yep, thanks for hitting that like button. Every time you hit the like button, the plane gets its wings, so
Yep.
more times it gets hit,
True story, that.
more
True
planes
story.
there's going to be.
Freshly delivered from Broughton. That was EZUR just rolling out there with flight 2244 from Dubrovnik. That's a 12-year-old A320 Classic, just exiting the runway. Arrivals are going to pick up from now, pretty much, for the next hour. Departures tend to settle down around about this time, I think.
Well, we've got Ryanair heading off to Belfast next. See if I can find the tail fin. Where are you? No. Possibly you there, can't quite tell.
So, yeah, coming up on the arrival front, Ryanair, Loganair, Norwegian, Platoon Aviation with their little business jet. EasyJet, Ryanair, Jet2 757, Jet2 A330.
A bit of aviation for you. No, come back. No, it's gone now.
Bird aviation.
Yeah, a bit of bird of prey.
Yes, CM Transport. I saw that positioning from Heathrow. I think the A330 Neo. I'm guessing that one of the other aircraft had gone TAC, or there was a reason for a delay of a departing aircraft for them to send that one up to make up the time. Hey, John Longdon, good to see you. CM Transports asks if we've got any flights planned. Just a couple. I've got one or two. I've got to go down to Cape Town in a week or so. So I'm looking forward to my A350 1000 down to Cape Town from Heathrow. It should be good.
Ryanair sits there doing nothing. Quick look at the skyline over here. Really fast moving clouds.
It's a beautifully mixed evening in Manchester. At one end of the field, we've got foreboding dark blue clouds or grey clouds. The other end of the field, we've also got foreboding dark grey clouds, but off to the east it looks almost clear blue sky. I say almost because it's full of clouds as well. It's Ryanair heading out to Belfast. Next up is Eurowings to Dusseldorf. Just lining up on 23 right at the moment. This evening, that's operated by the AWS, a 7-year-old A320 Classic with flight 9345. The 2E positioning flight to Birmingham has just pushed back and is taxiing out. That's the one we saw arrive with the basic 2E livery on a white plane. Here's Eurowings. So the 2E departure will be with us in a couple of minutes, but ahead of that we've got a real steady stream of arrivals now. Ryanair from Faro is next up, followed by Norwegian coming in from Oslo. Then we got the Ryanair from Madrid, Loganair coming in from Inverness. That's quite heavily delayed, I think, actually, that flight. Oh no, well, just over an hour, I suppose. That's heavy enough if you needed to be somewhere without a delay. EasyJet from Geneva has just entered the hold at Dane with the platoon aviation business jet from Toulon also in the hold. Ryanair from Ibiza is heading towards Dane as well at the moment. Looks like we're going to have a... Is this another positioning flight? Pinging on the ground in Dublin is Dublin to Manchester, GEIDY, one of the A330-300s in the Aer Lingus UK fleet. That's Ryanair from Faro, operated by EIEVS, an 11-year-old 737-800 with flight 9131. On short final, we've got Norwegian. It's the Lipstick plane, coming in from Oslo. This evening operated by NHG, an 8-year-old 737-800 with flight 1348. Can't see a face on the tail, looks like a blank one. I've never liked this livery. I mean, it's distinctive, but I've never liked it.
It's a bit of a, yeah, it's a bit odd with the sort of hard line. I don't really get the point, well, the idea behind it.
Oh, Brian Lynn's grabbing a can of liquid refreshment. That sounds like a can of beer to me. There's no beer here. I've got to drive home.
No, I'm operating heavy machinery. Oh,
Norwegian just touching down. I didn't know that. The call sign for Norwegian is red nose.
It's like they originally thought, let's have plane in red, and they're like, whoa, 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 stop, 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 stop.
Oh, that costs too much money. The red paint's too expensive.
Leave it as it is. Leave the rest of it white. But just make everything else match.
Just paint the blue bit down from the Norwegian flag around it. It'll look fine.
Yeah, I think if it was just blended a bit more rather than being a very abrupt line, or I don't know, the horizon. But then, having said that, the condors look good, so.
Yeah, but they're stripy. I mean, that's I don't know. Anyway, Lipstick's already with us. Coming over the threshold is Ryanair from Madrid. This is EIGL, a 1-year-old 737 MAX 8 with flight 3186 from the Spanish capital. Brian confirms it is a beer.
As I was going to say before, thank you to Michelle for buying us some drinks the other day.
Oh yeah, thank you.
We've had, what was that?
We've had our
Joseph coffee or something?
canned coffee. We brought canned coffee. Jimmy's canned coffee.
Yeah, thank you very much, much appreciated.
It shouldn't be this cold at this time of the year. Ryanair from Madrid just exiting the runway there. Next up is Loganair, one of their ATR 42-500s. This is GLMRE, that's 24 years old, with flight 597 coming in from Inverness. It's about an hour late, this plane.
Is that going to come down before the next one takes off, do you think?
I'm
guessing yes.
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah. I mean, if we were in America, that's plenty of time to get a plane out.
Yep, sun's out, so it's making a nice evening, but it's not really giving much heat.
Brian's asking if moderating under the influence is a crime or allowed.
Say, is he drinking on the job? That's fine.
Drinking on the job.
The state of my panning today, I probably think I've been having a few as well.
757 is 20 minutes away. 20 minutes for the 757.
And the A330.
A330 is 27 minutes away.
Cool. That's good. So I reckon we'll be finished around 9 then.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Let's go around.
Is it a go around?
Floating.
That's a long float. Oh, that looked ropey, didn't it?
Yeah, just a bit.
I'm going to watch the replay on the stream.
Sure, I would have wanted to be on that. That's where your in-flight meals come up into your mouth again for an extra chew.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, not very nice, that. Not very nice. No, thank you.
Chewy's lined up.
Dewey's heading out just before this little business jet comes in. Better hurry up, though. So this is GTUKF with a positioning flight down to Birmingham. I don't know whether it's operated a W pattern or whether it just spends a day there or whatever. 17-year-old 737-800. Originally of Ryanair. Thierry, is your mic?
Both of them are. We've run out of battery. I've done already. Mine's back on. Mine keeps turning off. I'm not sure why.
Thanks, CM Transport, for the heads up on the microphone.
It's weird. Like they're fully charged. Well, not fully charged, but they've got plenty of battery in them.
Yeah, I think we've got a battery and cable gremlin tonight that keeps coming round unplugging things.
That's very weird.
A little platoon aviation rolling out now. It's coming from Toulon in France. Alpine's up next.
Have to be quick as well.
Yep, Ryanair is lined up and rolling, heading off back to Pisa. 9HVVL is a 6-month-old MAX 8200 with flight 5624. This is EasyJet coming in from Geneva with flight 1591, operated by HBJXD, a 12-year-old A320 Classic. Oh, that was uneventful.
Yeah. So I'm just constantly watching the battery, the mic thing to make sure they're still on.
Do you need a power cable or something?
No, they were fine. We're at about 60, 70%.
Okay, cool. Coming in behind the EasyJet is Ryanair from Ibiza with flight 2627. This is EVE, Eve, a 12-year-old 737-800 with flight 2627. GLSAN will be with us shortly, the Jet 2757. .757 has just broken off from Dane, so that's heading towards the final approach path now.
I've not used your Dane graphic today.
I've not used my Dane graphic today, actually. This is Dane. Let me show Dane. There we go. Can't turn the thing with them in. The Aer Lingus coming in from Dublin, the A330-300 is just over Anglesey now. It says it's 48 minutes out though, so I find that hard to believe, but I don't know why that's over there, whether that's been over for some maintenance or something. Went over yesterday. Not sure what the conversations about there, Claire and Sarah Jane. Hopefully, it's not directed at any of the mods here, and you're just talking about some other people that get on your nerves.
We carry a lot of streamers have a few glitches now and then over there on the south side, but the twilight zone. Yeah. It can be very hit and miss. Ooh. Our only issue really today was, well, two was one, the wind, and two, the cable. One of our battery cables came loose and almost everything conked out, but we caught it just in time.
Yeah, not sure what that conversation's about, Sarah Jane and Claire. Don't know if you mean anybody that's in the chat. Honestly, we've got like no axes to grind with anybody here. If there's some kind of problem that's going on in the background, I'll leave you guys to sort that out away from the chat and away from the stream.
757 just passing Hyde.
Yeah, so the 757 is inbound. This is GLSAN coming in from Heraklion on the Greek island of Crete.
Heraklion.
30-year-old 757-200 with flight 908.
It's one of the smoky engine ones. Can't remember. There's two, isn't there?
Yeah, we saw both of them the other day,
yeah,
didn't we?
I think
with smoky number 2
was one of them.
It wasn't Saj though.
No, I think it was Elsaka and LSAE. Or SAE, maybe.
LSAK.
Yeah, an E, maybe. Not
LSAE.
Sure. Yeah, there seems to be two, isn't there, with a smoky right engine or left engine, depending which way you're looking at it.
I always say like number 1 or number 2.
So that's why you're the aficionado and I'm the creative.
Well, if you say one's always on that side and 2's always on that side, so you don't have to get mixed up with like left and right. Where the pilot is sat holding the controls, that's 1, that's 2. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 757 inbound. We've got A330s inbound.
You just get a little bit of light. There it is.
Oh yeah, gear down.
Rob relying on the stream to see it because the
I can't see around the trees from where I'm sat.
Gas seemed to have died down a bit as well, so this should be fairly smooth.
It's still quite fast moving up there, like a couple of hundred feet up. But on the surface, it's definitely calmed down a little bit. Let me just restart this. Ooh, it's chilly. It is chilly. So this 757 started its life with Transavia back in the early part of 1994. Been with a few carriers over the years, but has been with Jet2 ever since 2012. No mega reverse thrust from that 757.
No.
So we've got VYGM just heading towards Dane at the moment. That's going to be with us in about 10 minutes.
So not the 40 then.
No, sorry,
Same
that's
before.
the one coming in from Dublin. It's
Ah.
just Flight Radar had a weird estimation on it. That's actually saying now that that's going to be with us in 10 minutes. So we've got two A330s for you coming up.
Oh, nice.
A 200 and a 300.
Finish on a high then.
Yeah.
I'll need to get somewhere warm because I'm shivering now.
Yeah, we've both got wellies on, and even with thick socks, it's cold. It shouldn't be this cold.
My feet are alright, it's just hands. Concentrating so much and trying to keep it steady. Oh, the sun's shining on the Jet2 sun. Looking good. Imagine we are actually in golden hour. I haven't actually had my alert yet, but then I'm in flight mode. Yes, it is golden hour. So the weather app was right in the end. I was bemoaning earlier how cloudy and grey it was, but it's a little bit later than scheduled, but the skies are clearing. They've cleared actually pretty quickly, really. And the sun is beaming away for a beautiful Wednesday evening at Manchester, even though I keep thinking it's Tuesday. But that's a good thing, because then by the time we get to Friday, I'll think it's Thursday, and it won't be. We've got someone going very short by the look of it. Aer Lingus. Where are you off to? Let's have a quick look. Off to Dublin, ATR 72. Flight 3329, EI Fat, apparently. I Fat Man. The plane's called I Fat. Not called a new fat, Rob. This will be up pretty quick, I reckon. Fairly short flight for that plane. Not sure how long it is to Dublin. It can't be that long. It's gone a bit quiet, but we should have the A330 soon. Just trying to find it on the map.
Hello again, Mohammed Ibrahim. Good to see you back. Thank you for joining the other day.
Good evening, or good afternoon, or good morning, wherever you are in the world, or at whatever time or day you're watching us. Thank you for joining. If you haven't already, please do hit that like button so we can see how well we've done at the end of the stream, and also thank the wonderful moderators for keeping y'all entertained this afternoon. So we are awaiting the two A330s that are on the way. Should be with us in 5-10 minutes, I think.
Yeah, 5 minutes or so. First up is going to be the Jet 2 operated by Air Tanker, GVYGM, coming in from Dalaman. Then the positioning flight of the Aer Lingus UK A330-300 GEIDY.
The weather thing is golden pink. To my right, there's some cool looking clouds. Almost look like fingerprints. Ooh. Not ridges of a fingerprint anyway. Still a lot of cloud over to the opposite side of where the plane's coming in there.
Yeah, I think I've been on VYGL but not VYGM. Came back from Palma on it. Oh, Michelle's gifting memberships. Thank you, Michelle.
Well, you know what that means? I've got more emojis to make.
Yep.
So we already know what the next four are because I previewed them in the community tab this afternoon. So we've got Virgin, Lufty, BA Shuttle with a slight Star Wars nod to it, and the slight. Well, I mean, hopefully you can see it on the tiny little emoji that in the chat.
If you zoom in on it, you might be able to see it.
And we've got the grey and red version of Jet 2. So, I mean, I'm not sure how many emojis we get, but say we get another 2 or 3. What do the members want next? I'm thinking probably a KLM.
Yeah, let us know.
Let's be a KLM.
Let us know in the chat what other emojis you want, and yeah, see Harry will get his drawing pad out and make them.
Crayons.
That's what you do. You draw them in crayon and then scan them in, don't you?
Yeah, it's my job colouring in.
Colour it in.
So sorry, we're just having a quick team chat there. So Rob says the A380 is due to go in 25 minutes, you said?
Yeah.
So we're pondering whether to stay for that. The only issue with the A380 is it's very rarely actually on time to go, but...
Do you want us to stick around for it? Oh, if we ask that, everybody will say yes.
Just say yes. Well, I mean, sun Sun is setting. What time is the sunset? Hang on, let me have a quick look. I can look at my watch actually.
These A330s are going to be in quick succession. The Jet 2 is now on the localizer. Ryanair to Tenerife South is departing now. This is EIEMA, a 14-year-old 737-800, operating flight 4332 down to the sunny island of Tenerife. I say this every time, but I wouldn't want to be getting to Tenerife at, oh God, like 4 hours time. 1 in the morning.
Yeah, by the time you get there, I got through the airport and then got your coach to wherever you're
Oh, that's miserable.
staying here. It's going to be the early hours, isn't it?
Oh no. Anyway, so in the chat, in response to your question, Thierry, we have had CM Transport say Qatar question mark? Upwards inflection?
What time is that going? 10 p.m.
We've had HD8 has said Lufty KLM tap, etc.
Oh, sorry, you're talking about the emojis.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the Qatar was leaving. Right, sorry, I'm not going to do the takeoff because we've got the air tanker on approach.
Jet 2's just past Mum. That's over Stockport.
Evening, Noreen.
Ryanair to Krakow.
The plane is crack out.
Ryanair operated by Buzz, heading back to Krakow, 4-year-old 737 MAX 8200 SPRZI with flight 2141. Yeah, just to clarify on that, Becky Byrne, I would like to get to Tenerife. I just wouldn't like to get a flight at this time of night to get there at that time of the morning. So I hope you have a lovely time when you go in July with the kids, though. Chris Nichols says, "Be a devil and stick around for it." The A380, that is. HD8 says yes. Michelle says yes. So I mean, you can't. If Michelle says it, you've got to do it. Air Tanker A330 now, operating for Jet 2.
It's wobbling a lot.
I hope it whacks the reversers on for you. So that's LS922 just exiting 23 right there. GVYGM, a 9-year-old A330-200. Arrived from Dalaman. We can see the Aer Lingus coming on to final now.
Love that sound.
Bit of reverse action there from the Aer Lingus. That's GEIDY on a position in flight from Dublin, a 15-year-old A330-300. Next up for departure, lined up is EasyJet Flight 707 going over to Belfast, operated by GEZUR this evening, a 12-year-old A320 Classic. CM Transport said that the Trent 700 howl noise made by the Jet 2 when it was turning is the best howl.
Yeah, that's what I was liking.
And it goes. So we've got the 15-minute wait now to see whether the Emirates actually goes on time.
That's good, gives me a break.
Sorry?
I said that'll give me a break.
Couple of aircraft inbound. We've got the SmartLynx operated 2E coming in from Palma de Mallorca. There's a Ryanair coming in from Malaga behind that. Depending on how long the A380 takes, we'll probably also see this Brussels Airlines A319 coming in from Brussels. I wish they'd just rename it Sabina and have done with it again, and just all of us that are used to saying Sabina can just get back to doing that. Shuttle 2 Romeo looks like it's pushed back at Heathrow, so that will be heading our way soon. The sun is still above the horizon, so we've not lost that yet.
Yeah, I think it's in about 20 minutes sunset.
HDH the comedian. Manchester Airport weather detector equals. If you can't see the tower, it's raining. If you can see the tower, it's about to rain.
Nice.
Let's see Airy have a
One little swap
break.
Get to sit down for 5 minutes. Rest my weary legs. Oh gosh. And try and warm up a bit. Jones the plane says lovely light it is, yeah. It's very cold, but yeah, nice light. Now that most of the clouds are gone. It's weird though, like the clouds behind where we're stood just don't seem to have moved or changed really, have they? They're constant, just this big band of thick grey cloud, but directly to our left and mostly in front of us, it's cleared now.
That's east.
Yeah.
Where
east.
the sun's setting.
Somebody about to head out. Let's see who that is. No, this will put your skills to the test, Rob.
Oh, it's chilly.
Are you up for doing the Logan Air prop plane? He just looked at me with a sense of dread.
Is this all locked?
Yes.
Here we go.
We'll have to do the other one as well.
Yeah.
It'll be up quick, so you will want to zoom out fairly fast.
Right, sorry everybody for this. It's going to be awful.
Thanks, Claire. I hope your daughter enjoys the piano lesson. You've taken some stunning shots. Thank you. I appreciate that. Have a lovely rest of your day.
Oh no. I'm so bad at it. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm sorry.
It's not easy, is it? They get up so high, it's almost like you have to have the camera vertical. CM Transport, eagle-eyed. Cargo door looks to be shut on the A380. The million-dollar question is, will it depart on time?
Well, if we have another look at it, the other day, its rear cargo door wasn't closed until past.
We had a look. Yeah, had a little. One of the lower doors was open, wasn't it? See, 757 next to it as well. Hello. Yeah, we waited quite a long time for it on Saturday, didn't we? Or Sunday? I forget which day we were. Sunday, I think it was. When Vic and William were with us, and it seemed to be taking an absolute age. I don't understand why it is delayed so much. I mean, I get it's a big plane and everything, but it just seems to suffer delays quite a lot. I guess it can make up the time in the air, so it's not that big a problem. Right, next up to go is Ryanair to Faro, 737-800, flight 9130, EIEVS.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, hard to spot on there. ID8. When was the last time you saw Emirates leave on time? Yeah, too true.
I'm not going to win any awards for this footage. I'm sorry, everyone.
Don't worry, folks. I'll take over from Robin in a moment. Just warming up my hands. It's great to see all the emoji use this evening.
Yeah, it's been plenty.
Well, they look good, even if I say so myself.
They're moving that 757 around.
This is where you stare intently to see if the light's on. I don't think it is yet.
Oh.
Well, the 757 is showing there. Manchester to not available, Elsan.
Yeah, it might just be being pushed to a remote stand.
Oh, well, that's disappointing.
Sorry.
I'm going to have a sneaky 757 head out.
There's nothing else departing at the moment, though, is there?
No, nothing showing up on the flght radar. HG8 says, and the Oscar for the best cinematography goes to.
Sorry.
I just do this just to prove how difficult it actually is.
It really is hard.
Right, got one inbound. I'll get back on camera duty. Now that I've vaguely warmed my hands up. I need a bit more light, I think.
Putting the thermals on.
Hello, how are you? I think you're... Oh, Smart Links. Is this the one that went earlier? Can't be back
No.
already. I was saying, yeah.
We've got a few of them. Coming in from Palma, I think.
Yeah, Palma de Mallorca. Yeah.
A380's flashing.
Oh,
A380's on time.
shocker. Well, you know, it got pushed back last on Sunday, didn't it? And then just sat there for a while. So, although to be fair, there was a lot of departures and arrivals. So, hopefully, it will it'll go on time.
Keep that glass half full.
I think if people hit the like button, it will go on time. Just saying. There it is.
Definitely.
Pushing back.
Whew.
Got another landing. Better switch over to that, I guess. Have a Ryanair.
Ryanair coming in from Malaga, so this is EIEFF, a 15-year-old 737-800 with flight 3233.
Got that stopped quick.
Yeah, good. Well, it probably wants to try and turn in front of the A380
Yeah, probably, yeah.
before it blocks the taxiway. Just while we're waiting for the A380 to depart, we've got Brussels Airlines inbound to Dane, one of the ETF Airways 98LAB operating for Jet 2 coming in from Larnaca, also inbound to Dane. KLM coming in from Amsterdam is making a straight in approach. 737-800 operating that flight this evening.
The sun's disappearing.
It is.
Come on, A380. Don't make us
It's
wait.
cold.
I hope everyone has had a lovely evening. Thank you for spending it with us. We'll be, I said earlier, but just in case anyone's not heard us, we'll be live again on Sunday afternoon. I think we're probably going to do a little bit early, I think, this week, can't we? Because
On Sunday?
yeah,
Yeah.
I think probably about around 1 or 2. And then we'll have it scheduled.
Yeah, then we need to figure out what we're going to do
What, when you skedaddle to South
the
Africa?
following weekend, so that you've got some streaming over that weekend.
So
I don't fly until the Saturday evening, so we could do something.
we should do Saturday morning, I think, first thing in the morning.
Do an early one on
It's not
Saturday
going to make you
morning
mega
or
tired.
something.
As I say, either that or we do a secret recording during the
Oh,
week.
just pretend it's a stream.
Yeah, then put it live, and then everyone's like, what? This doesn't make any sense.
We're not going to do that.
You can do that. You can do a pre-recorded video and then do it as a premiere, where you still get the live chat thing. But
Oh, do you?
yeah, so it's like a live stream, but you've already recorded it ahead of time.
Oh, there you go. I know, but it doesn't match up to Flight Radar, does it?
No, not at all. No,
So, you know.
confuse everybody. Well, the sun's nearly disappearing. Give a quick sun shot before it goes. There it is. Wrapped with some cloud.
I could go for being wrapped with some cloud at the moment. I'm freezing.
Yeah. Sun's off to see you, Michelle.
Yep.
I mean, technically it's already there, but
Oh, it's definitely already there.
yeah, it's going to spend the rest of its day with you, and not us. But that's fine.
Oh, thank you, John. John officially declares that we are the most entertaining channel at Manchester.
Thank you.
There you go.
Let's start putting
I'm
these
sure that's
awards.
not at all contentious, but
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird because you don't realise till you start doing it just how much talking is actually involved. I mean, you could just not talk, I suppose, but then when it's quiet like this, there's not really anything going on. It's kind of a bit boring.
Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry for yawning. I'm so tired.
Oh, there's a nice bird feather on the floor. Not sure where it's from. It's got a black tip, a white middle, and a grey bottom.
Sorry?
Magpie, maybe? Bird feather.
Feather.
Black tip, white middle, and grey bottom. So as usual, the A380 has been pushed back and is sat waiting.
I can hear something above us.
Oh God, it's disorientating staring at the sky.
Yeah, I just got dizzy doing that then. Oh, West Atlantic 737-800 cargo plane going to Belfast from
I would like to do a cargo airport one at some point.
East Midlands.
Cool. Yeah.
Or
California. Is it California?
No. What are they? Is it Louisville? Is that the FedEx one? I can't remember now. One's UPS and one's FedEx.
Oh yeah.
They're both in Kentucky, I think, or they're both can't remember. Somebody in the chat will know where the two airports are that are pretty much wholly cargo airports.
Isn't Dallas one?
No.
Last bit of sun. Bye-bye.
Yep, the sun has gone for the day now. Is this still technically golden hour?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
What do we get after golden hour?
Blue hour.
Blue hour.
Yep, sunsets in, well, sunsets in 5 minutes. I mean, technically, yeah, it hasn't set yet. It's just that we can't see it anymore. All right, back to A380 watch. There it is under a big band of cloud. We've got someone on approach though.
Qatar's pushing back.
Oh, wants getting on the action as well.
Norwegian's pushing back.
Norway, man.
That Jet 2757's still playing with us. Vueling's pushing back. Ryanair is... Who's on approach?
Amsterdam.
Clum.
Camera's getting confused there because the 2E or the KLM looks a similar colour to the sky.
Yeah.
I think you're a plane, I'm not sure.
John says that Blue Hour starts at 21:52. I think you will find. I added that bit on to the end.
Yeah, so you asked me what was next in the blue hour.
Chris Nichols says mass departures trying to get on the stream before you finish. Yep.
Yeah.
This is what happens. Thierry goes into Pokemon mode now.
Yeah, just one more.
Just one more.
Just one more.
I'll get this one. If we go over here, we can get this one. Clum. 737-800 PH. BCG. That's the injection that you get as a kid, isn't it, for TB? Your BCG, yeah. 5-year-old aircraft this with flight 1039. I quite like it when they send the 900s over. I like those ones.
Yeah, we had one on Monday, didn't we?
Yeah, you just don't really see them that much in Europe, I don't think. You see them more in the States.
The beast is on the move.
The beast is moving.
Got,
Do not fear. Emirates is near.
got your baby bus about to come in as well from Brussels.
Baby bus is here, A319. A319 just come in on to short final now. This is SB.
Yeah, USP.
OO SSB. 19-year-old A319 Classic with flight 2183 coming in from Brussels. I love it how they still have the old Sabina flight number prefix. SN. maxing that reverse to take the high speed, I think, off 2-3 right.
The Vueling Abomination's heading out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sneaking out before the A380.
Frankenplane.
Frankenplane.
Frankenstein. Oh, jeez, it's cold now.
Yep.
Oh, this one's rolling.
This is Ryanair heading off to Paris. EIGL, a 737 MAX 8-200, just over a year old, operating flight 3724 across to Paris this evening. The ETF Airways operating for Jet2, 737-800, is just coming over the threshold now. This is 9A LAB, operating flight 944 from Larnaca. 23-year-old aircraft this.
Got one more ahead of the A380 to go out.
Yeah, Vueling's up next. Then it's the A380. So next up for departures, Vueling 8747 back across to Barcelona, an 8-year-old A321 Classic ECNLY with the Franken livery.
Some of the weird horn out there.
Hello. There it is. Level tail, Vueling nose.
EasyJet has snuck ahead. So Easy's going first.
EasyJet's going first, yeah?
Yes.
Oh yeah, EasyJet's lining up short. We saw this plane come in not too long ago. HBJXD is heading back to Geneva. A 12-year-old A320 Classic with flight 1592.
E380 just manoeuvring behind it. Like no pressure.
Here comes the EasyJet.
The one you've all been
Here we
waiting
go,
for.
time for the A380 A6 EVA operating this flight back to Dubai this evening, flight 20, a 6-year-old aircraft. Glad everybody enjoyed that. So that's going to just turn to the north, go over Manchester city centre, and then head out to the west. Thierry's tracking's on point this evening, following that round. Even though his hands are freezing. Welcome to the stream, Qantas Lover. Great to have you with us. So I think our final one for tonight is going to be the Qatar.
As long as it's heading out now.
Which is just there.
Yeah, there it is.
So don't try and tempt us with 757s coming in at 30 minutes out because we need to get home.
Light. Yes.
Oh yeah, good evening.
I've got the light and I'm cold.
You've got a website? That was because my daughter's moving to Dubai and I'm like...
Yeah,
is
we're
there
on
any
YouTube, yeah.
Oh, we're now?
Yeah. Go over to him there, he'll give you a little thing to scan. Flight, yeah, no why.
It's a sticker.
Yeah, she's gone to fly from Emirates, so...
Oh, she? Amazing.
She was originally Jet 2, but...
Pilot?
No, cabin crew.
Well, that's cool.
21, is she my baby?
Honestly, it was like a 4-day of just crying. It's been so
Oh.
I'm like, we're just going to come
We've
and
just
watch
changed
you.
this.
Oh, is she on that
Yeah.
plane? Yeah. Oh, that's amazing.
I know, you're riding stuff. And I'm thinking, I should We were
put
right
an eye
down
out
there,
on
and then we were like,
something.
we can't see anything, so we were like, quick, let's go.
I did, but not as clear as this gentleman's going to got it. I couldn't even see the Emirates on it, but if I can find that video, that would be amazing.
So that's Norwegian just heading back to Oslo, and then NHG is a 8-year-old 737-800. Shuttle 2 Romeo's just coming over the threshold now. GTTNC operating that this evening as a 6-year-old A320 Neo with flight 1404 coming in from Heathrow. After the landing shuttle, we're going to have Ryanair departing to Cologne, and we're going to have our final departure of the evening before we say goodbye to all you lovely people that have been watching with us for the past 3.5 hours, is the Qatar Airways A350-900 to Doha.
Add member, is it that one there?
That one there? I do contact.
Yeah.
So much easier,
Just put random lady there.
Waving off the daughter.
Go on.
077 66 22 66. Yeah.
What I'm looking at? Oh yeah.
Oh, it's gone. He went behind that Cirrus. The A380 is like over there somewhere.
It's gone mad. Right. Right.
See it now. It's gone.
There you go.
Thank you so
You
much.
get a random text there.
That's so nice, thank you so much.
So this is Ryanair heading off to Cologne. This is a 12-year-old 737-800 with flight 1593 this evening.
There you go.
Oh,
EIEVE. We saw this plane come in not too long ago.
so much.
That one. That's the plane from here.
So here we go, just lining up on 2-3 right now is the final departure, departure for this stream this evening from myself and Thierry. This is Qatar Airways A7ALB, 9-year-old A350-900 we saw come in earlier if you were on the stream, taking flight 24 back over to Doha. This aircraft's going to take the standard Sonics 1 Romeo departure. That will take off on 2-3 right turn to the north, and then turn to the west over Manchester city centre before heading out, just like the A380 did before.
Take care, guys.
250 people got that phone number, by the way.
Right. Brilliant.
Whatever phone number you read out. Here we go. This is the Qatar off to Doha before we say goodnight to you all. Yeah. We'll find where it is on the stream and cut it out, don't worry. So there we go, that's the A350 heading off to Doha. Our final departure this evening. That's going to turn north now. Turn north, head up towards, towards Bolton Way, and then turn west over the city centre before heading out to the Middle East. Once again, it's been brilliant having you all with us this evening for the past few hours. Thank you so much for taking the time to come and do a bit of plane spotting with us at Manchester. Thank you to all the mods that have been in the channel, in the chat, talking to everybody and keeping the conversation going. It's much appreciated.
Yep, thanks to all the new flight crew members and everyone's support. Thank you very much. If you haven't already, please do hit the like button, and if you're not subscribed, then subscribe. And yeah, we'll be back on Sunday afternoon.
We will. So have a great rest of the week.
And until the next one,
Sunday,
cheerio.
cheerio.